Thank you very much for that. That's very informative. We do really appreciate that. Would you also like to tell us which state you came from?
I moved here from Minnesota, so I got to move south to Canada, which was very fun. I went to high school in Rochester, New York. So I lived in a lot of different places. Chicago, no place west of Chicago though. So I lived in a bunch of different places in the U.S. and I love the U.S. I'm really heartbroken to see what's happening to the U.S. and I'm really happy that Canada hasn't gone in that direction. And so far it looks like now the counter-protesters outnumber the Canada First protest by a very large margin. And I'm really happy to see that, and I wanted to be here for that.
Very cool. We appreciate your opinions on that as well. Would you want to share some of the negative things happening in America right now?
Well, it's kind of obvious what's happening in the United States. It's just so shocking, the deportations, the mass deportations. Now, that's a long history in the United States. There were deportations in the 1930s during the Depression of Mexican Americans and so on, but nothing to this scale. And the way the anti-immigrant and hateful rhetoric in the United States, anti-LGBTQ, anti-trans, really pretty much anti-everybody except for this small coterie of people who actually walk in lockstep with the MAGA movement. So it's a very hateful time. I think as a mother and a grandmother, it's kind of shocking when you think, you try to raise your kids to, be nice, be kind, to treat others as you would want them to treat you. It's hard to imagine how much success the cruelty that we see south of the border is getting, and I really fear that could come to Canada. I don't think it's here yet, but it certainly could be, and we need to watch out for that. We need to nourish the diversity of our country and appreciate what we have.
That is very true. We do agree with you on that one. You've been actually a very wonderful interview guest.
Very boring, I know.
No, not very boring. Very informative. A lot of people at home, they may not be as knowledgeable on a lot of subjects that we are talking about right now. So when you share your knowledge, it helps people learn. It helps people grow. They're having a whole chant behind us, which is very cool. And I just wanted to say thank you, and
Thank you.
we really appreciate it.